That's crazy, man. I don't even know how to.
Man, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
For sure, man. You got to.
We recording?
Yeah. Okay. I just pressed the play.
Cool. Oh yeah, and happy birthday, Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep it going.
Praise to the Almighty High Power. Me and my niggas.
Oh, it is.
3 eyes to my long eyes. He lay me down to sleep or wake up in the key. Feel this.
What is this? Episode 65?
Yes, sir.
65. Let's go. Yeah.
I want to hear it. Turn me up.
PoorMansPoetry.com podcast.
Yes, sir.
Turn me up a little more, nigga. My nigga Cole in this motherfucker. What's up, nigga?
I can't wait till they drop. Man. They need to stop playing and drop that album.
I hope that boy's on the album, man.
Picture plenty pussies throwing pellet guns at me. Paranoia make it more than difficult for me to sleep. Pinnacle, I know I beat. Centerfold, I know I got. But they hate to frame me as the Mona Lisa of hip hop. So retaliation is a must. When we bend the block, my niggas jumping out the roof. Drive past, guns flash, shooting up the charts too. Me KDOT, put TNT inside my suit. Walk inside the label, struck a match and then I'm blue. Bomb, C4 everywhere, C4 everywhere. I got 3 hours with me, it smell like Dior.
Y'all ain't know J. Cole produced this track right here.
Slow, you can detour to heaven stairs. So walk inside L's dungeon, I just might derail something. They pussies, I smell something. You dish on the daily niggas, you pushing the baby.
It's called The Jig Is Up.
Came in this game with a
If he was on the internet back in the day, he probably got it. If not, check it on YouTube or find it somewhere.
Drive past, guns blast, shooting up the charts too. Me KDOT, put TNT
Okay, can't give him too much. We anticipating that new album.
Listen. Kendrick, from what I heard, they said Kendrick was around no cell phone, no social media for a while when he was actually in the process of making this album.
For sure, yeah, and I can appreciate that. I mean, I totally understand it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wish I can get on that type of wave.
Yeah. At
least one time. You know what I'm saying, during my life.
That would be dope. Like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. Like, they was breaking down his verse on that Pusha T song, and that boy a problem.
He is.
I don't see how they try to do a Drake and Kendrick comparison. Those are 2 different style artists, 2 different type artists.
Yeah, I think they compare them because they came out around. Well, they both became mainstream around the same time, and because they're lyrical. I mean, you can compare their lyricism. Yeah. But as far as their art, the way that they present it, they present it to us, it's totally different, you know. So
I agree. Like,
especially with I put him, J. Cole, and Kendrick all.
Oh yeah, they the holy trinity.
And Wale too, you know, because they all came out around that same time. Yeah. Wale can spit with all 4 of them, all 3 of them, I should say. You know.
Yeah, Wale different, but like I know he could punch with the best of them.
For sure,
he could definitely punch with the best of them. And I ain't gonna lie, like Big Sean too, I kind of like started gravitating towards him. He ain't in that same caliber, but like Big Sean is a nice MC too.
That's true. He did come out in that same, what do they call that? The blog era. Yeah. So I remember, and I was rocking with all 5 of those guys around that same time, equally. You know, so
I was on. I got introduced to Kendrick by one of my bros. Okay. He was like, bro, you gotta listen to High Power. And I was like, bro, what is that? When I heard it, I was like, what? Yeah. I said, oh yeah. I said, that boy ate a butt naked truth.
I forgot how I got introduced to Kendrick. I think it was, oh my gosh. Okay, so the first album I heard was The Good Kid, Mad City, but I forgot what made me want to listen to Good Kid, Mad City. I think it was probably the single or something else before that. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know, but once I heard Good Kid, Mad City, that was a classic because I was relatable. I was definitely going through some of the things he was talking about on the album, and I went back and listened to Section 80 and all that other stuff. But then after that, no, I was still listening. I'm not gonna say I fell off, But I was kind of like, all right, Kendrick, you're giving us the same things, and that's why I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't give us this time on a new album. That's kind of where I wanted to take the conversation to.
This is okay, and I'm glad we actually talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick is giving you something different. It may sound the same, but when you actually do like the lyrical breakdown, you can honestly see the difference. That's what you need to do. Y'all need to go ahead and tell this man he need to do one of these Kendrick verses on one of these episodes.
And I will. I definitely will, because he's going to be trending for like the next couple of weeks. So I definitely will do a Kendrick verse. Because
I'm not going to lie. Like I said, with that verse that he did with Pusha T, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, he went to breaking down 9/11 and all types of different stuff, and you gotta pay attention to the verbiage. Like, and the reason how I found out that Twitter. Shout out to Twitter. Yeah. Shout out to Elon Musk too for actually buying Twitter too.
For sure. But we'll see what he's gonna do with it. I hope it's something positive. I think he's gonna do something positive with it.
We'll see. I think he just bought it just cause, to be honest with you.
Just cause he got it like that.
I think so. Just cause he got it like that, he can. But outside of that, man, like the album title is different, but I really think Kendrick was like on some, all right, y'all, I've allowed y'all to do what y'all doing, all right, now let me kind of like step in here and show y'all what y'all really need to do when it comes down to music. Okay. Because the single, when you sent me the single, I listened to it. Listening to it. And then I was like, man, let me go on YouTube real fast. Matter of fact, I was going on YouTube to watch 19 Keys and Bill Carson. They actually got the episode on I forgot 19 Keys station on
you watching that? YouTube. That's probably why they be suggesting those videos to me sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but nah, it'd be a real dope conversation. For sure, I bet. Man, I'm flipping, and then I saw the Kendrick video. I said, I listened to the song, and I was like, I love the song. But then when I actually went and saw the video, that's when everything changed for me.
So did your opinion of the song change?
The opinion of the song.
Did it amplify it? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like, it was a seed that was planted when I heard the beat and the choosing of the beat. Because you got to think about it. Kendrick is another Eminem to me. He's a student of hip hop that actually pays attention to music. And the Marvin Gaye sample I was like, man, boy, that joint is spot on. But then when you go back to the album before, he was
that right there kind of tells you what he's about to be on with this album and like the type of vibe he's gonna be on, because even just with the album title and then with this, and did you see the album cover today?
That was the album cover? When he holding the kid?
Yes, that's what they said. That's the album.
Dope.
Yeah, I was like, yo, even just the crown, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
and that's what I'm saying. It's like he's already taken back the. I'm not even gonna take it back his position, but like Kendrick is a special type of artist that you can honestly appreciate when it comes down to just music in general, and I love the fact that he can rhyme with the best of them.
For sure.
And I love the fact that like I said, studying, you could see that he has an old soul, because you know he's always been slightly like Tupac relatable when it comes down to music. His lyrical content is always a story behind his stuff, so you could see where I'm pretty sure he done been up on Slick Rick, like just different artists, KRS-One.
Yes.
Like when it comes down to just hip hop as a whole. So
he studied.
And that's what I love, and that's what I appreciate, because those are the grassroots artists that's gonna always be around.
For sure.
For the next coming years. So what did you think about the song?
I did like the song. And you know, I liked where he's taking it, you know. At first I was like, because of course, I mean, if you guys have been listening to us and you listen to past episodes, I've been like, I like what Kendrick's been doing, but I think that it's becoming a little bit repetitive now. It's like we We know that you're on that, what you're on. I'm not gonna, criticize, or downplay, or talk down on anything that of what he's trying to teach within his music,
right?
Within, the art that he's trying to display, I should say. But I should say that don't show us the same painting, give us a different painting. Like I compare Kendrick. Okay, well, let's just stay on the single for right now. I like the single. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, in the video amplified it. I don't know who came out with that video first, him or Kanye. I don't know if you saw the Life of the Party video. And his video is the same exact way. He just got photos and it's him. It's like, but it's pictures of him when he's younger and he's rapping the song, the Life of the Party song. Yeah, if you didn't see it, check that out.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, but it's basically the same video, so I don't know who can. And I can see Kanye probably saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna drop it because it's the song is about his mother and it dropped on Mother's Day." So I can see him probably having that plan to drop that song on Mother's Day. But I don't. And Kendrick's album is dropping this Friday,
the 13th. Friday the 13th.
Yeah, man, his knowledge.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like. That's why he like years ahead, bro. Like,
yeah.
He and that's why I said, I think last episode he kind of remind me of that. He reminds me of that artist, like a 3 Stacks. Like he's before his time. Like you could tell Kendrick is a study of old art when it comes down to music.
For sure.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that video, I ain't gonna lie. The part that touched me the most in the video was the one with Nip. When Nip came on.
That verse, I think that verse, he was telling that verse from the perspective of Nipsey, from what they're saying.
And that's when I saw the face change in Nip, I was like, man.
So did you read up on what they said the video, like the meaning behind the video is?
Break it down.
Okay, so they're saying that the reason why the angle of what he's standing in is from the left because that's where your heart is. It's from the left side of your heart. So, okay, and you see the way the beat is going and the way he's dancing, he's dancing as if he's dancing as like a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
5 heartbeats.
Right. So, and have you listened to the other parts of the heartbeat?
I have not.
So I've listened to him before, but I never really. I think I've read that they, the reason why, there's 4 parts of your heart in your actual heart. So there was 4 parts of the song from before, but this is part 5. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not sure as to why he made this part 5.
See how strategic this man is.
Exactly.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
That man different.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, so so he was dancing like the heartbeat and he was standing to the left. And okay, and we already got the references as to why he was changing the faces and everything like that in the certain parts of the song. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the meaning behind it. But I gotta give Kendrick some hate.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
The only thing I'm gonna say is that we all know Kendrick is great, but Kendrick is gonna kind of have the Nas effect, man. I don't know if you was up on Nas from back in the 90s, from when everybody was like, yeah, we know Nas is great, but you can't keep giving us these Back to Africa songs and shit, man. You gotta give us some club, like you gotta give us some commercial. You gotta be over all around. You gotta give us some bangers. You gotta get people are gonna play this song in their cars because they want to hear it, and it's King Kendrick, and because it's a new day. It's 2022, and these kids everything is streaming, so kids are just gonna rush to it anyway and just play it wherever they're at. Mm-hmm. So you can't really compare now to back then to Nas is the way Nas was doing it, but I just say that Kendrick can kind of have the Nas effect to where people were criticizing Nas back in the day too, just like how you said he wasn't dropping too many commercial songs until he came with like the Uchiwali and what else, the Nostradamus song, but even people still were criticizing those songs. So it's like I think he still got to give us a summer banger. Something to tell people that, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I can still do this. You still got to give us, like, what was his...
So you looking for a damn?
Not even like a damn. Even on Good Kid, Mad City, he had a couple... What was it? The joint with Drake. He had that song with Drake. He had the The swimming pools was they was playing that. Well, I guess because it was a drinking song, that's why they were playing that in the club. But I mean, he can. I think Kendrick can be a little bit more versatile. Even if you gave us a female song, give us a song about your wife, give us a song about your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Give us
that could possibly be the song he got with Meg.
Oh, one of those commercial joints. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I think he's gonna. I think he knows what he needs to do for this time around. I hope he delivers. So yeah.
I mean, I definitely think he's going to deliver. I just think, and what you're saying, I agree, but I disagree to an extent.
Okay. Could be why it's a double disc though.
You get what I'm saying? Because I think he's gonna give you the best of both worlds. Because he's accustomed to giving you that. Because like even the songs that he dropped, like even with the song that he did with Hove. If you pay attention to this man is really like boxing. He's punching.
Yeah.
He's a puncher. Like you can see like he's
really a spitter. Like he really knows his craft. He knows
to the T.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that Kendrick take.
For sure.
But yeah, we definitely looking for Friday 13th. So what you thought about Jack Harlow?
More hate. No. I'm not.
No, I'm with you. You know, I'm with him. It was a vibe.
Yeah.
But like I was like, he sounds so elementary. His bars, like he it's like you. And shout out to Drama for actually branding this kid and molding him into who he is. And if he does go pop, Drama about to get a crazy bag.
That's what I'm saying. They're branding him very well. They're marketing him very well. They are Drama and them are handling the kid very good. They're handling the budget perfectly. They're only spending money on the singles. They're giving you bullshit on the rest of the album. And I can see Drama and them making a lot of money. And I hope the kid is making. I mean, I know he's probably because he's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So he's in movie. He already got movie deals and stuff. So I mean, I hope he's making some type of. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is. So Jack Harlow. I mean, I know you can do better. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably will make a better album in the future once he gets more famous, you know.
I think I don't think he tried too hard to make this album.
You're right.
I don't think he really put too much effort into it.
It seems like it was kind of rushed too.
Bro, that album was some bullshit. Yeah. If we could be all the way honest, it was a vibe. Yeah. But it was like I was just expecting more. Kid just rap. And that's in them. And I'm like, you got that.
The bars were like he probably had tougher bars on his last album than what he had on this one. The bars wasn't even the bars was corny. Really, the bars was mad corny.
And I expected that Wayne song to be like, I'm thinking like him and Wayne about to.
Yeah.
And that joint was like, that was some mid, bro.
Yeah, it really was.
That was that batch that you stepped on the ground like, man, let me just get this man this here. That's what it seemed like. He didn't seem like he actually put too much effort into the music as a whole.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't impressed. On the scale of 1 to 10, I give it like a 6. What about you?
I'm pretty. I'll ride with that too. I give it about a 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it no lower than that because.
I mean, it was
about a 6.
It was produced well.
Yeah,
it was like. It was produced well.
Okay.
It wasn't the best producer,
right?
But it was produced well.
Right.
And I think the sound that they was going for, they actually got.
I got you.
But like
for the demographic that they were going for.
Thank you.
I got you.
But the bars.
Yeah.
Was trash.
It was dumbed down a little bit for sure.
What else? Who else? Anybody else came out?
Anybody else? Let me see. I don't remember. Yeah, I didn't play back too much this week, but
yeah, I'm with you on that.
Let's see. Let me just make one last check here. Yeah, not much.
LMA drop.
Okay. Did you check that out? I didn't listen.
That's a very nice album.
Okay.
I love LMA.
I gotta check that out. I did see that she dropped, but I just haven't had a chance to listen to it. The deluxe for Mary J dropped. I didn't even see for her newest album, Good Morning Gorgeous.
I did see that. I didn't look at it.
Yeah,
Raheem Devon dropped too.
Okay.
Nice album.
You checked it out?
I actually did.
Okay.
I had a couple of people. I'm like, yo, who I listen to as far as like a different ear outside of mine and yours.
Yeah.
It's other people I actually hit up. I'm like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Kind of like give it a feel. Raheem Devon, he never really missed though. He's one of those artists. He remind me like of a Music Soul Child. Like he seems like, you know, he's more of a not saying he's not big stage, but you know how you got some artists that really just good in like small rooms or like a club type setting, like, you know what I mean, like an India R.E. like type vibe. He kind of like gives off that vibe to me.
Okay.
And I
like them on certain songs. I don't have anything, you know, I don't have nothing negative to say about him.
Yeah. And shout out to Ricardo Drew. He dropped to Happy Music. That's Patrice, you know, from Trinidad. That's her kid's father.
Gotcha.
He's actually from Antigua, but he moved to Trinidad. So yeah, he dropped the album too.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Y'all make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to listen to Vibes Cartel Kids music?
I did not get a chance.
Me either. I did, and I, not to sound like, you know, kind of negative, yeah, but everybody kid ain't got what their parents got. I'm being real. They don't.
They gotta try it.
They gotta try, but yeah, like I don't think they like. Nah, just let your pops do it. Just let your pops do it. Like
pops probably still got mad stuff locked off in the vault. Bro, just probably waiting to release or something.
I agree. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Who else? Black Star dropped. Black Star. I don't know if you remember that group, Mos Def and Talib Kweli.
They dropped the album?
Yeah, but it's not on streaming platforms. It is on a website that I don't remember the name of right now. But they have an app, a website and an app, but you can only listen to the album or you can only purchase it on that app.
Is it on YouTube?
I didn't check. I'm not sure.
Somebody
ripped it off.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, you can find everything on the YouTube.
Yo, did you ever? And I know this is a sidebar conversation. Did you ever find out that Stove God album that he was selling for all that money? Did you ever listen to it?
No, I didn't pay no $1 million for it.
Yeah, I didn't understand what he was trying to do.
That was a bar in his song. He said I might sell my next shit for $1 million.
Yeah, like I don't know what he was trying to do with that.
I understood. He was selling it for an NFT, but it wasn't an unofficial NFT. So that's basically what rappers do anyway. They make their album, their product, and they sell it to a label. So he was just selling it. He would have sold it to a label, or he was just selling it to anybody who wanted it for $1 million, and that would have been. They could have did with it what they wanted to do with it.
Speaking of NFT, did you hear what happened with Nike? I heard they're supposed to be doing something with like the shoes that they sell, like something with NFTs.
Oh yeah. They probably just they're making them NFTs in the metaverse. So if you're in the metaverse, people can buy Nike sneakers so that you can look fresh in the metaverse with your Nike sneakers on. That whole metaverse thing is it's kind of weird, man. I mean, it probably fly for a little second, but I'm not finna get too engulfed in that metaverse. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, if I can make some money off of it, maybe.
All right, so this is my perspective. The metaverse, in my opinion, is like Grand Theft Auto. The first one came out, everybody had it. It was doing it. That's it. Second came out, I think Vice City or something like that. That came out, everybody had it. Then when they went to 3 and 4 and all that other stuff, I was like, yeah, y'all doing too much. Like,
people still rocking with it though.
Yeah, I get you, and that's kind of how I feel about the metaverse. Like in the beginning it'd probably be cool, but now it's like I'm like, man, like really like I'm not trying to do all that. I've never been on there.
But the metaverse really is exactly what Grand Theft Auto is. Like how you used to be on there, and like you had to go in places, and you had to buy your clothes, you had to buy your houses, buy your cars and everything. That's exactly what the metaverse is.
I don't want no parts of that. Man, I'm rather buy a real house I can put my hands on.
No, people. Well, bro, Snoop Dogg just bought, what is it? Death Row to put into the metaverse so that people can buy Death Row clothing, buy Death Row music, go to Death Row concerts in the metaverse. It's about to get out of hand. That metaverse is gonna be like a whole nother realm. Like people aren't gonna want to live in the regular world. They only gonna want to live in the metaverse. In like 10 years, I watch. You're gonna hear stories about people going crazy, like people not wanting to go to work and stuff like that. People gonna talk about, no, I'm not going to work in regular life. I want to go to work in the metaverse. That's what. And people probably gonna be able to have regular jobs in the metaverse. Yeah, it's about to get crazy out there, man.
I think the higher ups got.
Let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about the metaverse.
Yeah, I think the higher ups got boring here and just created some stuff. I'm just being real.
I don't even know how we got on this conversation.
We were talking about NFTs,
right?
And then we were talking about Nike,
right? Correct,
and then we were talking about the music. But yeah, I remember.
Did you hear about Nike suing who is it? StockX?
Bro, yep, man. Listen. All right, so a year ago, somebody told me like, "Yo, bro, you gotta watch what you buy off StockX. That joint fake." Somebody was saying that for probably about like a year now.
Yeah.
So how Nike got a hold to it, I don't know.
Yeah, they said they set up a sting operation. They bought four what was it? Air Jordan 1s, and 3 of them were good. 1 of them was fake. So they said, they suing the boys. But they say that Nike probably is, I don't know, there's all type of conspiracy theories. They just saying that maybe Nike is making all this stuff up, just to cut the competition, because maybe StockX is making a little bit more money.
Kill it.
Yeah.
StockX. Shout out to StockX. I know they bought me a good pair of shoes off of them. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm for real. I'm not lying. I bought some shoes off StockX.
I think I bought like 1 or 2 for each off of StockX.
Yeah, I done bought.
Oh, and plus I bought a T-shirt for myself off of StockX. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Clothing, I do StockX. But
I hear you.
Thug and Gunna and
the whole
YSL.
Young Slime. What is
Slack.
it? Yeah.
Slack. Still don't know what the fuck that mean, but
yeah, man. First off, I just want to go off and say that, yeah, man, Freedom Boys, man. I never want to see a black man incarcerated, and for anything that they did. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's better ways to handle the situation. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I read into, I have some of the paperwork here for when they raided his home for the charges that he got from that, but I don't know what the actual RICO charges are.
Okay, so this is where just me being on some conspiracy theory type stuff. All right, so 2015, there was a murder involved. From what they say, this is all supposed. Don't quote me on this. I don't need nobody to sue me. For real, I ain't like, don't come for me. But in 2015,
hold up. Before you get into this, we're gonna take a break.
Take a break.
Yeah, and we come right back into the story.
Break.
All right, we back.
Yeah. So 2015, it was a rental car, and a murder involved. Well, a shooting. A shooting involved. 14-year-old got popped. A few others got popped from Hertz. It tied back to Thug. So they basically been getting charges and different things like that on him since then.
But I've been hearing stuff about, like, because back when I used to not go to Atlanta, but I used to go to Atlanta pretty frequent. But I used to hear about Thug and like him over there by like where his record label used to be at off I want to say near the Underground over there. You know what I'm saying?
The mall?
Yeah, like over there, like in that
area.
The
hood?
Yeah, they say Thug and them, they used to be out there on the block, they say T.I. used to pull up on them in the hall over there. They say, Yeah, Thug been out there. You know what I'm saying?
No. Don't get it twisted. Thug was the thug. Yeah. Like he got that name for a reason.
Right.
Like he been thugging for a while.
For sure.
But I think okay, let me get back. No, we can talk about that. All right, so what I notice is like a lot of people, once they start reforming to an extent, their past catch up to them whenever they've been in the streets.
That's true.
I noticed that a lot.
That's true.
And I think that's the same situation with Thug, because Thug lost his baby mom, one of his kids' mom, and he was having issues. He was having other issues. And then if you paid attention to the last album he actually dropped, he was kind of like on some real therapeutic type stuff. So I think he was in the process of actually changing. But his past caught up with him.
Right.
But to stay on topic, after that, speaking of his baby mom, they're trying to say wife and Lucci had something to do with it. Her actually getting killed. He had something to do with it.
I thought that was like a random incident because they say it was something that popped off inside the bowling alley. Or maybe like they initiated it just for something to happen.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what the streets say.
Go ahead, tell us, brother. I feel you.
Yeah, but they say Lucci possibly has. Crazy. It is crazy, and they say Lucci has something to do with it, and the conspiracy part came in when Lucci actually, when Thug actually tried to. They saying allegedly Thug tried to get somebody to stab Lucci twice in jail. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, Lucci's facing a RICO charge as well. He's facing a RICO charge. And the conspiracy part comes in, because conspiracy is if me and you together and I be like, yo, I'm about to go rob this bank. Conspiracy is you either answering or saying something towards what I just said.
Right.
That's conspiracy.
Right.
And more or less, I think that's the issue with Thug, because that's what happened with him. And the whole RICO, the gang stuff, and all this other thing, other stuff that was taking place. Like it's been a lot, but
yeah,
I think the boy was actually going through a reform situation where he was changing.
I think so.
Changing his identity as a person. I mean, I think everybody deserves that
for sure.
But man,
especially if you really mean it.
Yeah, but I don't know. And they say Gunna turned himself in today, and they got him for conspiracy as well. That's what they saying. Either conspiracy or they trying to say that he was just affiliated. But they got that saying, guilty by association.
Right. That's why they said. I don't know how true that really was. I didn't read the initial paperwork, like I said, but they said all 26 of them or 28 of them got taken in. That's crazy.
But whatever. I want to say freedom, boys. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if they're actually making a change in the community, because I'm being real. I love their music, but if they're trash in the community, bro, keep the trash on the inside.
Right.
That's just me. If they actually living up to whatever gang, if they look at the foundation of a lot of that stuff. It was on some growth and development. It was on some building up the community and watching the community.
See, and that's what they won't
and guarding
tell you.
The community.
Exactly. See, and that's what they won't tell you. Like the press conference you sent me yesterday of the DA. The DA. She was talking about. She was just saying, our community is this and that, and we got to get these thugs off the street. But she didn't say specifically, what. What she did say, Thug had something to do with YF and Lucci. She did say that specifically.
Yeah.
But as far as all these this man got probably over 30, 40 charges. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
But they still all alleged. Nothing is actually pinpointed to him. And the longer he stay quiet, the better.
Yeah, they talking about this man has a life sentence, guys.
Yeah.
Well, he is facing a life sentence. He's facing a life sentence. If he's get convicted of all these charges.
But like I said again, I don't think he's
a threat to society like that.
Nah, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Sorry guys, I had a long day.
Man, you a grown man. For real. But nah, I think if they really take into consideration not trying to tie two and two together. Like people do change. If people can change, it's all about a person's perception on life. If a person's perception on life change, whether something tragic happened to them and they start shifting, it seems like sometimes, and I hate to sound like on some spiritual stuff, it seems like the devil gonna come. Like when you change altogether, like your past is liable to haunt you to an extent. Some people.
That is the truth, though. That is the truth. And even if it's not okay, so even if you didn't really do negative things in the past, it could be your habits that haunt you. You know, things like that. Yeah. You know, things that you enjoy. You know that haunt you. You know, so yeah.
And I think even piggybacking off that, I think oftentimes what people don't understand is you are who you attract.
Facts.
So if
that
you
is definitely
true. You know what I'm saying? So like if you striving to change and you are changing, it's gonna be tests that may actually come. And this could possibly be one of thugging kind of tests. It'd be like, yo, either you gonna stay all the way down with this or you gonna go this way. It could be that way. Cause like that's no different from the hip hop police back in the day.
Facts. I tell you one thing, boy. Them boys beat this.
Boy, listen, boy, y'all beat this, boy. Y'all gonna be like OJ out here, boy.
Boys gonna be out of here, boy. I tell you that.
For real.
Yeah, they gonna be out. Them boys gonna be up there.
Yeah.
They're gonna be up there.
But shout out to them. But then I heard, I heard them talking about going for Lil Baby too.
I did see that too on some paperwork. They said the 4 PFs.
Yeah.
They were on there. On the list for one of the gangs that they were. Oh, there was a whole bunch of gangs that they were looking into. But they were definitely one of them that they were looking into for more RICO charges that they say might be coming up soon. Or if they take Baby down, boy.
Outkast better come out of retirement.
They gotta
boy.
do something, boy.
Yeah.
The South gotta do something big.
The South got something to say.
They better
for real, but nah.
Kodak gonna take over. Yes.
Next. On to the next one. But nah, I think honestly, somebody close to somebody snitcher. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody
close to Thug and close to the situation.
Or it
snitch.
Could be what they said. From all I've been seeing on Twitter is they saying that YF and Lucci is the reason why all this is going down.
Bro, I thought about that, but I didn't want to put him out there like that.
I didn't put him out there. I'm reading from what I'm reading the news on the news feed.
But that's the thing, bro. Lucci ain't got nothing to lose, and he doesn't have anything to gain.
And this man, he was on the trajectory of going up. I mean, all of them were, but Thug and Gunna were kind of.
It was already
solidified in their spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
won Grammys and everything like that.
Exactly.
They But I figured it was Lucci, and I'm not saying this is all him. I'm not saying it's all him, but I figured because I was like,
that man, he's locked up in there. This man, they already done attempted on him 2 times, and then this man, he's tired. He's tired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So he's 9 times out of 10, he's actually putting pieces together.
I need to get up out of here. I'm trying to go home.
But if we go home, he gonna be a marked man though, and I'm not wishing nothing bad upon the brother, and I honestly wish like people would honestly get along, like that extracurricular activities that cause beef and all that other stuff, whatever it may be. It ain't really worth it, man. At the end of the day, your life is everything you have, man.
That just reminded me of I don't know if you remember that Pusha T song called Snitch. It was an acronym for sorry nigga, I'm trying to go home.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what that just reminded me of.
Yep.
It's crazy.
But it's true though. Like man, like people got to learn how to change their the trajectory of whatever it is they're trying to accomplish.
Facts. Cause
like the hip hop police, man, they say they trying to indict this man off of lyrics. So they
Gunner off his lyrics. I saw that they was going to use the Pushin P lyrics. Well, that was a joke from what I saw, but yeah,
Bro.
I did definitely hear that they were going to use lyrics to indict.
All I'm gonna say is this: to indict somebody off of lyrics is a reach, because music is a freedom of speech. Music is an art form that, in my opinion, should never be used or brought up in the court of law unless it's me telling you I'm about to kill this motherfucker and I actually go kill him. If I do that, then you be like, hey, he said it right here, and he actually went and do it.
That's true, but it's been a lot of cases that they done caught a lot, and niggas do. I mean, especially with all this drill shit, especially the Chicago.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
Chicago
different.
boys.
Them boys have been doing it.
Yeah, them boys already done. A lot of them already been caught because they done been drilling and going talking about it in the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man. It's like this new age, man. It's like I don't know why y'all talking about it in y'all songs, man. I mean,
Snitching
I don't know why you killing in the first place. I mean, I get it. You know, everybody has beef. You know, but I mean, I don't know.
Man, listen, boy, listen.
I'm old. I'm a square, guys. I don't know.
Nigga, we both are. Nigga, you think I'm about it? Man, listen, I'm not going out there doing no ignorant stuff. I'm not about to be in nobody's face.
I
Throwing
got a
up
family,
no,
man.
yeah, but you got me. Hell nah. Tell a nigga what? Like, listen, hey, bro, whatever you got going on, I'm gonna need you to stay over there with that.
Oh, but best believe though, I'm going to protect my family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of protecting family,
For sure.
Chris Paul,
Did you see that?
bro.
But
I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see. Hey, no, hey, I'm gonna see you.
that's what
I'm gonna see you.
he was mad extra on that. I mean, but the kid didn't. Okay, so I don't know the whole situation. Okay, you know the starting of the event from what happened. It seemed from what I've been told, it said that the kid was just trying to hug the parents, or maybe he was a fan of Chris Paul. And
He had a Mavericks jersey on, my boy.
okay, so the kid wasn't autistic. The kid wasn't. He didn't have any type of. I don't know the politically correct way to say this. I don't know. He didn't have any. He was normal, I should say.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't special needs.
Yeah, let's say that. And so he was just. So he meant to do this,
Bruh, this from my understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like you. I'm gonna defend mine. I'm gonna defend my people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight for my people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight for my family.
Right.
That situation remind me if Ron Artest was still in the NBA and that nigga jumped, he went to swinging on them Detroit fans. I remember it reminded me of that, but it wasn't. The thing is, the way things are set up now and the way things are set up back then is totally different. Chris Paul, I'm gonna be real. You're not gonna put your hand on my wife. You're not gonna put your hand on my. You doing the most that taunting stuff. Like, we not for that. We not doing that. If my family want to sit courtside, they should be able to sit courtside.
Exactly. I mean, that's why they. I mean, well, where was it? Was it in Dallas?
Yeah.
That's true, but still, like you said, if my family wants to sit courtside, they should be able to sit courtside and not have 10 bodyguards around them. Or, you see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure they had 1 or 2 around them, but the bodyguard shouldn't have to be like right up on them.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah, but so whatever happened during that situation, it had to be something
serious.
That was exactly something
for them to have to actually escort them out. Yeah, but not only that, did you hear what Shaq said?
What Shaq said?
Shaq said, listen, I had Pookie and JoJo. I had Pookie and JoJo with my family at all times. I told Pookie and JoJo, anything happened to my family, you better take whoever out. Paraphrasing, but you better take them out. I don't care what you got to do. If you need to offer their head, offer their head. If they doing too much,
for sure.
Yeah, but de-escalate the situation. That's basically what Shaq's saying. De-escalate the situation, and I agree, because I'm not gonna lie. If I'm at a game and if my kids is feeling threatened, or my wife is feeling threatened, or my mom is feeling threatened, it's go time.
For sure.
It's go time. I'm gonna come see about you.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a situation.
Talk to me.
When we went to the the Knicks and Hawks game earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
My parents went with us. Me and Ish, we went to the Knicks game. We walking out the game. You know, Atlanta fans weren't really upset that they lost. You know, some people were.
Yeah.
You know, but the Knicks fans were hyped.
Yeah.
And there was this one guy. It was just him by himself. You know, we walking out the arena. He was hyped. You know, he was going around. Yeah, Knicks win.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm walking with my parents. You know, trying to make sure that they're safe. And Ish is walking. You know, maybe like a couple steps ahead of her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, and the guy, he's all hype up. And the next thing I know, I just see him go up behind Ish, and he hits her in her back. And she's neck, and you know, I'm protecting my parents, but next I look up and I see her like, you know, like and I see him over there to the side, so I immediately leave my parents and I go and you know, and my parents got to go and pull me off, and he's got to go pull me off, and I'm like, yo, you know, like what's, you know, like you got to relax, you know what I'm saying, because like this is a female right here, and he's like, oh, you know, I didn't know, you know, and he sees us with the Knicks game, he's like, oh, you know, I'm a Knicks fan. Like, he was drunk. He was a drunk white boy, you know.
Yeah,
but it was just.
But still.
Yeah, but it was like, like you just can't be going up to people, hitting them in the back, and doing, you know, like he jabbed her, and like, I mean, like if she didn't like grab her back and act like she was like,
you wouldn't have known.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying. But it was just like that was just like a crazy situation.
Yeah, you gotta protect yours, boy, at all costs. I'm with you. I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah, but what was okay? We was talking about that. Did you see that situation? Where the Memphis Grizzlies game when the lady tried to run on the court and hit John Morant?
No.
And the security guard came in, so the lady was like right behind the first court line, and the security guard was like 2 seats over next.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Second.
Yeah,
that was the lady.
She was waiting. No, she was waiting.
She was waiting.
She was like, I know she about to do something.
Yeah.
But I think
she was on point with it though. She was definitely on point with it.
Old girl took 2 steps forward and she took 4 steps back. It was come here, bring that ass here, boy.
Took her ass down with the quickness. Boy.
But that's how it should be, and I think that's kind of like how it was with the Chris Paul situation, because the way the security in the arena took care of the situation, it was good. But the thing about it is, they tried to make it seem like, oh, well, he's young and everything like that. First of all, I'm not giving you a pass. I don't care about your skin tone and none of that stuff. I'm not giving you no pass for disrespect. Disrespect is the number one killer of any situation. Like you said with the situation with East, that was some disrespectful stuff. Yeah. And you had to address that. Mm-hmm. Disrespect is one of the things that somebody's willing to die for. People were willing to die for their own respect. So if you disrespect them, something's liable to happen. Right. And he had an adult with him, and they both got escorted out. I don't know the consequences of their actions, but at the end of the day, whatever the NBA see fit to do to ban that young man and his aunt, cousin, whoever, do it to the full extent.
Because he looks like he was old enough to know that.
No, he was old enough.
Yeah, he was old enough to know.
And then he was like, I just don't know what's going on.
Exactly. And see, and that's why he should get. Yeah. I think he was only banned for until 2023. He should be banned for lifetime because he knows exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But I think that got to do with skin tone, my boy.
Right. And because his parents must have some type of money because of where they were sitting
at.
You know, so those, and it's playoffs too, so those were at least, I'm just guessing, at least $25K a seat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
easy,
you know. And I'm guessing that, I mean, that was probably on the low end. You know what I'm saying? So
for real, so whatever his parents do for a living, they need to holler at your boy. I'm just letting y'all know that for real. Like, for real, we got to take this to the full extent of the law. Just let me know.
Yeah.
For real, career change may be coming. No, I'm joking. But yeah,
what about them, your Celtics, man? Your Celtics,
man, you know,
good,
we
good.
You know what I mean? I had my Celtics you know, shirt on the other day.
Okay.
I'm rapping hard. I got the hats at the house too. Oh, it was 5950 today early this week too. Fit hat day.
Where? What's that? Explain to me.
Basically, it's the day for fitted hats.
I got you. I thought you were saying like 5950 sale. I thought
it
was gonna be a sale or something.
Hell no.
It's like, man, why you ain't tell me?
Nah, for real. Well, yeah. But nah, we doing good, man. We was able to hold Greek the Freak.
Yeah, y'all holding them down. Matter of fact, they're playing right now, aren't they? Yeah, I don't even know.
Al Horford, he dunked on Greek, but can Celtics hold Game 5? Celtics lead 86-77.
Okay.
Game 5.
Oh yeah, I think they got that one.
Oh yeah, we in there. But honestly though, we doing good. I think we could definitely blow past them. Miami, I would like to see Miami. We already kind of spoke about that. I would love to see Miami versus the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals.
For sure. That's the one I want to see.
I think we could beat them as well. West Coast.
It's possible, yeah.
Ja Morant, I'm upset that he actually got injured.
Yeah. So, what, is he not coming back?
He's not coming back.
Oh, man.
He's done. I mean, they say it was I think it was a knee issue.
And it's what? This is his third year.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he doing them Chris Paul type things, man. It's too early for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what though? They play pretty decent without him.
That's true.
They play pretty decent without him.
They really like one piece away to get him like.
They need a veteran.
Yeah, to get him like at that where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need like one more piece.
Yeah, they get a veteran for leadership. They will be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And he got injured. Who else got injured in that series? Gary Payton's son. He got injured.
Oh, that's in for the Golden State Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
He got injured.
Mm-hmm. He was the one playing that good D on
Morant.
Devin Booker.
No, Morant. Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
He was playing good D on Morant. He's actually dope too. I'm waiting for Draymond to have a crazy night. I'm waiting for him to like play like Draymond.
Yeah. It might happen next series if they get. Well, they're gonna get past them. So
who do you like? Dallas, Mavericks. Since we talking about the next series, who do you like?
Golden State. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm not
Phoenix or Dallas. Who you got?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go Phoenix still. I'm not. I like. Do you know what? In last year, I was a big Luka fan.
You were.
I was a big Luka fan, but I'm not really. Seemed like it's only his second, third year. He didn't seem like he done lost a step or something. I don't know.
All right, so in his defense, you got to think. Luka been playing professional basketball since the age of 14 overseas.
That's true.
So his body been
taking some
major hits, and I think it's only now you starting to actually see the benefits of what the repercussions of all the hits and all that other stuff.
True.
So that's what I think. So Miami or Philly? You going with Miami, right?
Yeah, still. I mean,
what about that boy Harden though?
Yeah, he was showing out the other night. He was showing out, but I still got to see more. Like he's not like James Harden from Houston. He's not like James Harden from
OKC.
Yeah, OKC. You know what I'm saying? I think even if he gave us some James Harden from Houston, I'd be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Them boys going to the finals.
I think he did like fourth quarter last game. He was doing his thing.
Okay, so I didn't watch I watched the first half. He was going off in that first half. I was like, okay, he looking like old. Yeah.
Step back. Yeah, he was doing his thing. I just think I don't think they got enough firepower and they don't have enough experience together. They haven't gelled together long enough because he wanted to get traded to Philly instead of actually being patient and waiting on Kyrie.
Yeah, if he would have been patient, them boys would have been there right now.
Them boys would have beat the dog doodle out of
everybody.
Yeah, out of the Celtics and whoever was up next. Because I was actually, like I said, I was rooting for Kyrie to actually make something happen, but things happen. Did you hear about Kyrie going off on Twitch?
On who? Just on
people in general. I think he bro, we're human. I don't care how famous you are, you're human. He was like, he was on some system, and he was like, oh, y'all talking about me being at home right now and all this other stuff, but I'm a professional athlete. Woo, woo, woo. Like, he was playing a video game, and I think he ended up turning the game off because he was going off. Like, he was going off. But I understand though, because like people get on these platforms with people and just say some of the most outlandish stuff.
Oh, on the video game, they be talking crazy, you know, because it's not really there's no picture that you, well, I guess you could put a picture up of yourself if you want to, but the majority of people just put like an avatar or, you know, a picture of some random thing or whatever, and they just be up there just
cursing.
Yo, some of them, especially on them shooting them first person shooting games, kids be doing N-word this, N-word that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they be.
You know what?
I'm not even gonna repeat half of that stuff. Yeah.
They do that on them CB radios too as a truck driver.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's why I can't.
Damn, boy.
Come find you, boy. I'm gonna come.
Oh, somebody did get boy. They found them.
They found them.
They be finding them.
Okay.
Like they'll find you. Like it was a couple of them. They got found. Beat them bad. I'm talking about just dropping an N-bomb like crazy. They'll find you. It's possible. Them CB radios, yeah, they reach very, very far, but you know they kind of close too, cause like they maybe like the first, I'll say like 500 feet or what? Well, 500, like you know, like if you got to be in close proximity in order to actually hear who's saying what. You know what I mean?
Right.
On them radios. So yeah,
for sure.
They able to get found.
Okay.
So what's next?
Well, let's see what other topics we have out here. Oh,
you never said the other information on the thug charges that were brought up.
Oh, right. Okay, so let's go into that. So they kicked in Young Thug's house today, and he has more charges. That's why he is facing a life sentence now. And some of the more charges were possession of marijuana, intent to distribute, possession of Schedule 3 controlled substance, possession of firearm during commission of a felony, possession of a sawed-off shotgun, sawed-off rifle,
machine.
With
that gun charge.
Yes,
he gonna wag that.
For sure.
That's not nothing major.
Yeah,
they and that's why I say like even
it's
with the
Georgia too. So
yeah, even with the ones that they got, like in my honest opinion, I'm like, them boys will probably get off. Cause they ain't like, it's not like them boys moving kilos and kilos or anything like that. They just got them for gang-related activities. The police the biggest gang in the world.
Yeah,
all the way across the board. They got them for guns and all that stuff. The police got guns. Police got all types of guns. The police got dirty guns. You know what I'm saying? That they liable to use on people. You know what I mean? So it's like the stuff that they're upset with the fact that other people are able to do what they do.
that's true.
So, we could do it, but y'all can't. That's the hypocrisy. But that's how it is when you create these laws and stuff like that.
That's crazy, man. But prayers up to all them guys.
Yeah.
You know, hope they be able to come out on top of their situations. You know,
Definitely.
for sure. They made good music. They still make good music.
For real. You said something about 6ix9ine?
Oh yeah, he was trolling.
Thug?
From what I saw, I saw some headlines earlier that he's trolling Thug and them for this whole situation that they're going through, and he was just going through a situation like this. And I mean, some people are just cowards, man.
Yeah,
They
barking up the wrong tree.
They definitely barking up the wrong tree with that one. I'm pretty sure they can send some people to go and find you.
It's easy to be a snitch nowadays than to be solid and real.
Yeah,
I've noticed that even with this whole Whack 100 situation, Whack been tongue kissing the devil for a while right now. And what I mean by that is like he
hiding behind these internet screens, and
yeah,
these TVs
and he done shook heads with some of the wrong people to put him in the position that he in. You done went after Master P. You done went after the NOI. Now I see you going after Larry Hoover. Like you I'm like, bro, like you must got you remind me of a 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
You must got some
clout chasing. That's
yeah,
basically what it is.
He got somebody who's backing him, and he know that they backing him.
Who's that?
Wack.
Yeah, it could be.
Like he's moving. He's moving like he's untouchable.
That's true. I mean, but Wack has money though. I mean, like he's been in the music industry for a while. Like he put on Ray, like he would like back when Ray J was selling all them records. Mm-hmm. Like Wack was his manager, but Wack was his manager back then. Yeah.
I'm not.
He's been a manager. I think I don't know his whole history, but I know he's done some things in the music industry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just don't. I don't think his. It ain't worth it, man. Like he's doing entirely too much. And it's one thing to clout chase, but then when you start asking questions about the Million Man March, you go to trying to side with people as far as Larry Hoover. You going at the Master P, and you know P not even gonna address or get yourself involved.
He's not even on that type of time.
He's
not
worried
about
his brother.
He worried about
Free
his potato
murder,
chips
man.
and everything, man.
Yeah, I ain't never
his rap snacks and all. I ain't never tried them snacks either.
But the motherfuckers be selling them.
Yeah, they do. Every time, I be seeing them. They be stocking them on the shelves. And next time I go in the store, majority of them gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
did you hear about Casanova? He pled guilty for his charges.
Minimum 5 years, max 60.
Whew. He got some really I don't know what people be famous stars. This man signed to Rock Nation. Like if I'm signed to Rock Nation, I'm not doing that would be like my, I don't know, a rapper from anybody that's from New York and you trying to be a rapper, that's your dream to be signed to the Rock. And you know what I'm saying? And once you get there, you still out here doing some clown stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's
his case is
they say
similar.
They say he admitted to shooting Miami victim and punching a woman in the jaw during a robbery. He admitted to it.
And they got him for gang stuff and some other things. Mm-mm. When you in my honest opinion, when you reach a certain stature, you start moving differently.
Supposed to.
When you put yourself in certain positions, in certain situations, you're supposed to move differently. You're not supposed to be doing that fugazi behind stuff that you're doing. It's pointless. It's a waste of time. In my honest opinion, them boys giving out football numbers to stars.
Yeah.
That they can't use no more.
They making examples out of these guys, man.
Bruh, they giving, I'm going to say this again, the ones that they can't use no more, who start to become real powerful and independent, they giving football years to.
And and all they doing is helping out these record labels because these record labels got you already signed on the dotted line.
Yep.
They already got your music that you done got still in the vault.
Yep.
They can release it if they want to. And it's probably going to do better now that you locked up. So, and it's going to help them make, of course you're going to make some money off of it too, but they're going to make the majority of the money off of it because you can't tour or do nothing. So they can basically do with whatever with it that they want to do.
Okay. So I'm not about to drop no names. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to drop no names. So this is my understanding. Some of these companies actually put out life insurance policy on these artists.
I think I know the company of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I've heard this before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a television show that was named after this company.
You got to tell me after.
Empire. I'm going to just say it. Empire.
Right. Yeah. This is the same company I heard of.
Okay. Yeah. Arabs got money, put life insurance policy out on these artists. They had a life insurance policy out on Dolph, allegedly. Mo 3, allegedly. And a few other artists allegedly that actually died on that label, and they got paid for it, and they still release music. So, who's to say that these other companies not doing the same exact thing? You don't know exactly if you do not have the right lawyer to sign or to say any of this stuff, you wasting your time.
Right.
Because
that is crazy, man. Like they taking out life insurance policies on me, and I can't even.
Right.
None of that money going to my family
at all. It's going to them. They had, like I said, they had one on Dolph.
And that's crazy because I thought Dolph was. I mean, Dolph was a partner with them.
Distribution,
right?
Same thing with Mo3, distribution deal. Like it's either
that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's the music industry as a whole. Like either we gonna use you till we can't use you no more, or we gonna fuck you over.
Right.
And it's sad because the essence of hip hop was never like that until they start opening up the doors and letting all these other people from different cultures actually come in and putting these people in higher positions to actually dictate how stuff should go. And that's when everything changed.
It's just a money thing because it's basically just like anybody now. It's like if you have the money, you can
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It ain't right, but that's how it is.
That's exactly how it is.
That's right, man. All the upcoming artists, do your research. And I'm going to say this. Chameleonaire was very, very smart. Because, this Chameleonaire, he actually went and hired Jay-Z lawyer. And that's how he was able to understand what was going on in some of them contracts that he was able to sign. Nice. And you see how he making money right now. Right. That man making dumb money. So you pay for what you want. So all these artists out here, letting y'all know, wherever y'all at, man, put some money behind yourself. Go get you a great lawyer who actually knows the industry in and out and who you can actually trust to actually give you some type of advice when it comes down to signing your John Hancock on any piece of paper.
For sure.
When it comes down to music.
Gotta do that.
Yeah.
Gotta have somebody look over that thing 2 and 3 times, and after they look over it, have somebody else look over it after them. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. So,
yes, sir.
That's it.
Looking forward to that King Kendrick. After Kendrick come out, man, I don't know what else. I tell you what, man, Kendrick better. I don't think I'm gonna be disappointed, but I have not been all the way. I can't call any album a classic since what album. The Stove God album. Ever since, and no album after that, I can be like, yo, this album is just like, that was the only album that's since that time that has like blown me away. That's like, this has been like a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I don't have no album that was just like, like this the one. No album since then has done that to me.
This is what I'm gonna say.
There's been good albums. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I still jam a couple, but no album has been that good. Stove God, you. Take your time, because you got to outdo that last one, brother.
I disagree.
But
are you when you say album, are you saying as far as like artist wise?
All artists.
Hitler wear Hermes.
Nah, that Stove God was way better than that. That's to me. It's to me. I like
Stove God was all over the album.
Yeah, he was. But
him and Rome Streets.
Yeah, he was, but I mean, as far as like complete, like every song, okay, so even on Reasonable Drought, there was probably like 2 songs on there where I was like, all right, like he could have probably done those a little different to make this like a real like classic album. Right. Like I give it like a 4.8, 4.9 out of 5.
I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's probably like 2 songs on that where I was like, the song where he was talking about the chick. And I wasn't really digging that beat too much, and, you know what I'm saying. And it was another song where I was like, it was all right, you know what I'm saying. But the rest of the album, riding, you know what I'm saying. I can ride that album. Yeah.
I mean, that Ransom and Rome Streets was a hard album. It was a hard EP.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard EPs, but ain't nothing. There's not too much stacking up to the even with Donda and Drake and all that, everything else.
That was
even none of those.
I wasn't really.
It wasn't impressed. Too much else. Yeah, so it's like.
But I understand. What
even
you're saying,
J. Cole's album wasn't even. It wasn't too much that was really stacking up to that. And everything. It was a lot of cool albums, but it wasn't too much that was. Stacking
I mean, no. Stove God's definitely like he deserved the position that he's in. And it seemed like he about to sign a Griselda, him and Rome Streets.
Oh, they already on there. They just had the concert down in Miami on the 7th. Yeah. And Westside Gunn, he pulled up to the concert and he did his verse off of that song that all 3 of them are on. Mm-hmm. And he said that both of them are on Griselda, and he said both of them finished their albums and it's already done. They just waiting to release. So
looking for the heat.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that because it seems like Westside Gunn, he has the Griselda Records, and he's starting up another record label called Michelle Records or something like that. So I thought that's where them two were gonna go, and I thought they were just gonna keep the Griselda with just the same Griselda, the same Griselda people that he got on it. But it seems like they're all.
I don't think he really got too many on Griselda, because Benny and them, they rep Griselda, but I don't think they signed a Griselda.
Yeah, I don't know if they signed a Griselda no more, because that Shady deal is up, and Benny is over with. Benny is on
Def Jam.
Yeah, and Westside Gunn, I don't think he has he's just independent he's just independent by himself, or wherever he releases his music at.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has multiple record deals. Like he has vinyl deals. Like him and Conway, they have vinyl deals. They have. I know Conway has a couple of like Conway signed to Big Ghost. And I know he has a couple of vinyl deals, because like Conway used to release probably like 4 or 5 albums a year, all on different record labels.
Right. So, speaking of Empire,
who's that?
Sci-Hi dropping an album of Empire.
I did see that.
He definitely dropped. I'm looking forward to it.
For sure. And he was I remember when he was talking about it last year. I know this is gonna be a big album. He already said he got like verses from Kanye, from
everybody.
Travis Scott, everybody. So yeah, I'm waiting for that one.
Looking forward to it.
Looking for that one. What else is there out there for us to talk about, man? We done wrapped up. We done had some intelligent conversation here.
We had some real good conversation.
For sure.
Yeah, well, I just got my music. That's it. Let me see. I definitely want to shout out to the 268 Antigua, Barbuda.
Okay.
My dude Drastic got a new single.
867. Shout y'all out.
Shout out to the 867 too.
Hopefully I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah.
No, we will see y'all soon.
Yeah, for real. But the song is called Style.
Okay.
Kill 'em with the
Like,
just
subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit us up on YouTube.
Hot girl, them a line up again. Oh, them a go and make me want one of them. Fat girl in a shot, she a bend. Just a tip and a tack and a mad up my head, yeah. Party na normal again. Money pull up, make we start it again. Buy out the bar, me and all of me friends.
That's summer vibe.
The buckle man a star, one of them, yeah. Kill them with the style, kill them with the style. Kill them with the flow, kill them with the style. Fresher than breeze, man a island one. And if it is better believe, we will go for that. We roll deep like a crib stab. We don't run, nigga, we stab. You never hear about and snare. This one and this all we not take chair. Roll out with the something for me. Shot in a trunk of the 30 for me. We don't take chances, run up on me. We gon' have to make another duppy on me. I don't preach violence, never hold me. But we will defend myself if it necessary. Make a lot of